What's up, guys? Give us another new video, and welcome to another episode of Week 20 Recap for the week of Sunday, February 22nd to Saturday, February 28th. Hope you guys had an amazing week this week. We did not see anything crazy this week because we didn't have an update or whatever, but we are going to be doing just the regular stuff. So let's get started. If you guys enjoy, subscribe, like, turn to the video, follow me, rating you guys on Spotify. Use code 17 for our shop when you guys to support me on buying anything, and go check out Vance with code Giver10 for 10% off on any order. I don't think there's anything else for Advance this week, so you guys buy like whatever. So anyway, let's get started. So for Sunday, March 22nd, we have a Sao Paulo or in the weekend emo might be encrypted. Never heard this song before, so pretty cool. If you guys are a big Weekend fan, then you guys may know, honestly, but other than that, like, pretty cool. I don't think this actually came to the game yet, did it? Or am I imagining stuff? Is this it? I have no idea. So maybe it's in the game, maybe it's not. I never heard this game, or never heard this song once in my life, so I wouldn't know. So anyway. And also, Zakara's legs are currently broken if you put kicks on them. So here's like they are regular, and then like if you put kicks on them, like her legs like kind of just go crooked, which is honestly pretty weird. So hopefully they'll fix that in the next update. For Monday, February 23rd, for cosmetics, we have our first look at Grace Ashcroft from Resident Evil Requiem, and you can get the skin by either buying the Resident Evil Requiem on Epic Games Store, or you could buy it in the Fortnite shop, which is also in the shop now for, I'm pretty sure, 1,200, 1,500 for 1,500 V-Bucks. So, oh, super cool. I think the skin looks super like accurate to the actual person or to the actual character of Resident Evil. Looking up like a little bit of a reference on all that stuff. We have, I'll just use this picture, I guess. Like, you know, the face looks good, the hair looks good, the sea actually looks accurate to like the, yeah, I'm gonna open this. That's not what I wanted. Open link. Like the face, the hair, the costume, all that stuff, honestly looks super good. But anyways, honestly, a super cool collab. Maybe we'll get more Resident Evil stuff back in the shop at some point, but for now, we got nothing. But if you guys want to buy her in Farm Shop, or actually on the Epic Games Store, you guys can use Cookie Website Team Farm Shop, or just anywhere. So yeah, not sponsored. Well, actually, no, I'm sponsored by Epic. Anyway, OG NFL skins might be returning soon after 6 years. Fortnite's upload YouTube short promoting the new icon emote using these skins. You know, the whole entire reason like why like they didn't like bring these back in the first place, or like why they replaced them with like the other football skins, are because of freaking Fortnite, or because of the updated NFL skins. So yeah, so maybe they'll freaking like so maybe they'll bring them back. Like they update like the new ones with the newer like jerseys and newer like helmets, newer like I guess whatever. So honestly, it's pretty cool. And I know a lot of people actually like these ones better, but maybe they'll bring them back. For Battle Royale, the teaser. And the date for... Oh, that's loud.
Sometimes fate is inevitable.
It's pretty cool. 319. That might be like when the next season comes out, so pretty cool. We also have dates like 307, 308, 309, 312, 313, 314, and 318. So maybe there's something like that's gonna be building up like to next season. So that's pretty cool. We also have the hidden Morse code, which translates to Foundation Due Copy. Pretty cool. We have a season 2 news. This is a bunch of like news like stuff that's gonna be coming out next season. So for official news, we have weapon loophole almost fully refreshed, multiple new movement items that support movement as a team, gameplay that'll have more complexity again, dial-ups and Looney Tunes, pretty cool. New traversal and melee items, mid-game gameplay improvements, a new locked mid-game loot spot, likely a new match starting sequence like surfing, a new old meta loot spot next season, funny gameplay items, likely a new experimental feature for XP, and teaser word bear. So honestly pretty cool. Season 2 sounds like super exciting and honestly can't wait. We also have a little roadmap where this is from the teaser, so my or we can just go back here. So 3-7 ordnance deploy, 3-8 it returns, 3-9 it begins, 3-12 wave 1 destabilization 60%, 3-13 wave 2 destabilization 80%, 3-14 prepare for final wave, and 3-18 mission recap, and 3-19 26 priority Loki Foundation. So overall pretty cool. For festival we actually have some news that the four Latveria jam track from Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass will be available in the free rotation today. I actually don't know if it was or not, but you guys see it here. This is like the first time like they actually like sold or like used like old like jam tracks or whatever. Like they did that for I'm pretty sure like some jam track back in like Chapter 2 Season 6 like where they sold it in the shop, but then they got rid of it. So overall it's pretty weird. I mean, I think they're supposed to be like reselling this like soon because like the 18 like month thing for like new battle passes. So you know, maybe like they'll sell this again, but I don't know like what cosmetics are like actually like part of it. But overall it's pretty cool. And also in other news, Adira got taken down. So Adira was a leaker that like honestly came out of nowhere. His leaks were actually real, and he leaked few items from the South Park season. He helped leak a little bit of like Lunastone magic. I'm pretty sure he leaked other stuff like I'm feeling like I'm gonna get a lot of this stuff wrong, but I think he leaked like some Looney Tunes. I think he leaked Ben 10. He leaked a lot of collabs that like came out like over the past like few months. I think he leaked regular show. He leaked maybe he leaked Chapel Roan. I think he also leaked The Office, and maybe Adventure Time. But overall, like his account got taken down. Like if you try to search up his name, like just doesn't load. So he's just gone. I mean, honestly, like it was like probably bound to happen at some point because I feel like I feel like a lot of people like kind of thought like he worked for Epic. I saw like some people say like he worked for or, like he was like the person that makes like the weekly shop videos or whatever, and like that ended up like him like knowing like when stuff was gonna release and like knowing about more stuff, which honestly would make a little sense. But other than that, like we don't know if he actually worked for Epic Games or not. But honestly, it just sucks because he was honestly a pretty cool leaker. He leaked a lot of cool stuff, and RIP. Anyway, moving on to Tuesday, February 24th. We're also gonna close all this. Can't believe I'm gonna be saying this, but Tung 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 Sahur is coming as a Fortnite skin soon. Yeah, I don't know what Fortnite is thinking. I mean, like, I feel like there's a lot of like problems with this. One, he's like some Italian brain rot. Like, I think he's also AI generated. So like Italian brain rot, AI generated, freaking slop or whatever, freaking like stupid like character that comes out. Like, I don't even know honestly. This might be like one of the most stupidest collabs Fortnite's ever like done with, and I hate it a lot. Like I don't know like whose idea was it to like collab with this. I don't even know who like they're gonna honestly like collab with. Like who's like who like they're gonna freaking like get permission from. But I just feel like it's such a weird collab, honestly. I don't even know how he's supposed to work. Like, it's honestly, like, super short, probably. I guess, like, they can, like, extend his legs out, like, if he's gonna be a skin, but... I don't know, honestly, it's kind of stupid, and... I don't know, a lot of people are kind of, like, freaking mixed on this, but this is, like, honestly, like, one of the most, like, funniest, like, collabs, one of the most, like, one of the most funniest, stupidest collabs of, like, ever. Also, like, probably just, like, of this week and all that stuff, so I don't really know about this. But overall, it's honestly kind of dumb. Fortnite also comments under I said his name wrong last week. Alcia Loa celebration post on Instagram after she recently expressed she would love to have a Fortnite icon skin. She said, Fortnite said, champions make big plays. So who knows? Maybe they're or she might be getting icon series skin soon. I know, like last week, she's like talked about like she wanted one. So who knows? Maybe she's teasing something. Maybe something will happen like in the next few months or whatever, or something will happen like maybe like in a year or so, like when like they're developing it or whatever. So yeah, pretty cool. We also have an update on Resident Evil skins, where Grace Ashcroft drops on February 28th and leaves until March 7th. And the old Resident Evil skins might not return with her first release, as they're currently still updated. And the next major update at Chapter 7 Season 2 was previously delayed to March 19th, so they might return after she returns later. We obviously know like she's not in the shop, or like the other Resident Evil characters aren't in the shop now, so yeah, we're gonna have to. I guess we're gonna have to wait. That's honestly kind of sucks. I know a lot of people want them back in the shop, but who knows? We also have an update on Save the World real fast, where the full clip pack is returned until March 11th. Pretty cool. For Battle Royale, we have official survey, where new official survey was important to you to see when we were watching an ad or trailer for Fortnite. New gameplay mechanics, loophole and items, /weapon changes, story and narrative update, music, new cosmetics, new battle pass items, new map locations, POIs, humor and memes, and new IP collabs like franchise movies, etc. I mean, honestly, all this stuff is really important. Like obviously, we want to see like the new stuff in the new season, like the skins, battle pass, map, the locations, the weapons, all that stuff. Music's pretty cool too. Like, you know, I was gonna make a video where I went through like all the trailer music or whatever, like in like official like season trailers and all that stuff. It's still probably gonna come. I just need to update it and all that stuff. But overall, like I feel like it's super important. All that stuff is super important. So yeah, and I know a lot of people like also kind of hated the. Why don't they hate it? Actually, I feel like a lot of people like the song from like this trailer, from like, the season's trailer. Although I don't really like it like before Fortnite, but it's honestly fine. Anyway, moving on, we also update on Bigfoot Boss. If it wasn't obvious already, the Bigfoot Boss will be gone when Season 2 launches. There's also lines with Just Teddy was hinting about Season 2 having a big refresh. Honestly, pretty fun, I guess. And we have jam tracks for this week, where we have So Far So Fake by Pierce the Vile and Love Me Not by Raven Line. Sorry I'm saying these names wrong. Never even heard these songs before in the past. Apparently like they might be popular, but you know, I honestly wish Epic or Festival like go back to its normal self. Looks like So Far So Fake was added on January 30th, 2026, and Let Me Not was added on November 17th, 2025, and we also have all the stuff. So for Let Me Not, we have 5 lead, 4 bass, 5 drums, and 3 vocals, and what is that? 5 pro lead, 4 pro bass, 5 pro drums, and 4 pro vocals. And for Let Me Not, it's 3 lead, 2 bass, 2 drums, 3 vocals, and 3 pro lead, 2 pro bass, 2 pro drums, and 4 pro vocals. So, pretty cool. For Wednesday, March 25th, we had the shop video for this week. We're just gonna mute this. So, for Solo Leveling Arise, this bundle leaving soon. Also, the Mercedes-Benz collab event. We have a new sidekick. We have Peppermint Butler, part of the Adventure Time collab. From February, or available on February 24th. Pretty cool. Honkai Star Rail bundles on February 26th. Grace Ashcroft coming out on February 28th. Ghostface returning on February 26th. Dawnbreak Duelist on March 2nd. And that's it. So, pretty cool. We might also go over like all this stuff now. So, for Honkai Star Rail, we have Stellaron Hunter Blade with the reactivity on, reactivity off style. We also have the Red Spider Lily back bling. And we have the Shard Sword Pickaxe for 800 V-Bucks, and the whole entire bundle is 1,800 V-Bucks. Then we have Stellaron Hunter Kafka, which has styles for glasses on and glasses off. Reactivity for reactivity on and reactivity off too. We also have the Twilight Thrill Back Bling, and we have the Costco Sword Pickaxe, and the bundle is 1,800 V-Bucks. So we're pretty cool. Then for the Resident Evil collab, we have Grace Ashcroft with just a skin. She doesn't have a back bling, pickaxe, wrap, glider, anything like that. She's a solo, which I guess is honestly fine. I guess I feel like a lot of people kind of complain about it, but overall it's like pretty decently fine. But overall, still pretty cool. Both the collabs I feel like came out like super good. For cosmetics, we also have Pokemon is currently in talks with Fortnite to bring back her icon emote Pokey, which hasn't been seen in 2+ years. I'm guessing she hasn't brought it back, or Fortnite hasn't brought it back because of maybe that she hasn't played Fortnite that much. I don't really know like the last time she actually played Fortnite or anything like that, but overall I feel like the emote's pretty cool, and hopefully they bring it back. And for news on FNCS Major 1 Summit will take place in Dusseldorf. I'm just gonna say Dusseldorf. Sorry for saying your name, saying the place wrong. Dusseldorf, Germany. Which is honestly pretty cool. Like, I feel like a lot of here's more info. Tickets will go live on March 2nd at 4 a.m. The Major 1 Summit turns Dusseldorf famous hockey stadium PSD Bank Dome into an esports arena on May 30th to May 31st in 2026. I mean, it's cool and all that stuff. Like, congratulations to Germany for having an FNCS thing and all that stuff. I kind of wish I could go to FNCS thing, but obviously I'm not gonna go to this one all the way in freaking Germany and all that stuff. But overall, super cool. For Thursday, March 26th, you can now get the foundation banner by completing the you can get the foundation banner icon that was added in the files back in Chapter 3 Season 1 by doing the new Part 4 story quest I released earlier today. Pretty cool. It's just a banner icon, but it's still whatever, I guess. Honkai Star Rail is doing a giveaway. So, for the club of Fortnite, you could follow us and quote retweet this post with hashtag HSRXFortnite to join the convo. Winners will be selected from all eligible participants. 100 winners will get the Kafka and Blade collab slot in Fortnite, and 20 winners will get $50 gift cards. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I should probably enter this. So, if you guys are seeing this, I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it tomorrow. Also pretty cool, and it's on March 4th at 4 p.m. PT, which is, I don't know my time zone, so hang on. 7 p.m. So pretty cool. They also have a little thing called the Astral Rift Rumble events happening, and it's live on it went live on February 28th at 8 p.m. You can vote for different teams to potentially win free prizes. So it looks like we have Team Kafka with Cypher BK, Mina, Aloma, Duck, Zox. Sorry, I'm saying your name wrong. Typical Gamer, Tuanto, and Clicks. And then Team Blade has Ninja, Courage JD, Dora 44, oh my god. I can't read. Enviosity. I'm sorry for saying any of you guys' names wrong. Foemaster, Happy Gal, and the Jonathan. And looks like you get, what do you actually get part of this? So you can vote. Looks like Team Kafka is at 6,530 votes, and Blade is at 2,960 or 2,696. And you get Epic Games cards, Nvidia GeForce RTX 5060 Ti graphic cards, 5 of them, official Epic Games merchandise, and 200 Amazon gift cards. Looks like it concluded actually, so I don't freaking know. Or else I had the results and giveaways will be at later today. So overall, pretty cool. I don't know who won or anything though, so who knows. But overall, still pretty cool. For Battle Royale, Epic Games did an encore. I'm doing quote retweets encore for the Rocket Landing event that happened last week before. A lot of people missed it because Fortnite didn't really like advertise it, but they said missed the rocket landing. Keep your eye on the sky Saturday at 3:30 p.m. for encore and our special loading screen reward. We're loading in, or while you're at it. And we also see this picture of Hope Jones, and we see the order, and we see like her with a helmet off style, which I see a lot of people complaining about. Honestly, it's not that bad, but overall it's pretty decently good. We also have the loading screen that's being given away. Sadly, it's not available anymore, but you got this free loading screen. It's actually pretty cool. For the Power Hour, Final 11 Legends Power Hour this weekend for 1 hour on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. ET. So it's likely the time that this goes live. Anyway, these changes will be in Battle Royale. Everyone starts with a legendary arc lightning gun. Everyone starts with a self-revive device. Revive yourself when down but not out. The storm is doing a scan of the island. Storm circles will now be rectangles instead. In each match, 4 POIs at random will be legendary. Almost all the chests will be rare chests. So overall, pretty cool. I don't know if I said this before, but I'm not really that big of a fan of like all the power hours. Like, I get like what they're trying to do, like get more people to like log in like during here's the discovery tab, and here's the playlist image. I get like a lot of people are like trying to like log in and all that stuff, but or like trying to like make people like log into like the game during that time, but I don't know, honestly, it's just not really that good. But if like the power hours are good, then that's good to know. But for me, I just don't really care that much about them. Anyway, moving on for Friday, February 27th. Grace got decrypted. Pretty cool. We got some Looney Tunes info where Bugs Bunny is part of the season 2 Battle Pass, and both Lola Bunny and Daffy Duck will be shop skins. Honestly, not that bad. Like, I like Bugs Bunny being like the main guy and also like being part of the Battle Pass is pretty cool, and Daffy and Lola being like shop skins is honestly pretty expected, honestly. But overall, still pretty cool. We also have some Daffy Duck cosmetic details, where Daffy Duck will have. Can I pull this thing over? Thank you. Daffy Duck will have a skin for Lego, a backbling, and an emo, and they'll all be sold in the shop. Pretty cool. We also supposed to be getting the foundation, our new foundation in the order in the Battle Pass, so that's pretty cool too. We also have before we do this, I just also want to say that like having the foundation or having a new foundation and also having the order in the Battle Pass is honestly really cool because a lot of people missed out on the foundation back like in Chapter 3 or whatever, Chapter 3 Season 1, and having a new order skin is also pretty cool too. So glad Fortnite is doing that. Anyway, we have completing March 3rd's Lantern Fest Cup to get the Aaliyah. Sorry for saying the name wrong. Outfit early. Lantern Fest star Aaliyah and her accessories hit the shop on March 7th at 7 p.m. In the Reload Lantern Fest Cup, duos who earn the most points across 12 matches in 2.5 hours unlock her skin, backbling pickaxe, backbling, and pickaxe ahead of time on March 5th. Earning 8 points gets you the bonus Aaliyah spray. This is the spray you get, which is pretty cool. We also have Fortnite's official announcement about it. Let me see if this does anything. Lantern Fest celebrates Fortnite's Middle East and North Africa community this year. Players get to drop it with the biggest real team ever. February 19th at 98. Okay, so let's just talk about this. The Bring It spray and love the game emoticon by doing reload quests and teams of 8. We have to talk about this before the Summon Board Locker Bundle, which drops on February 23rd. What did drop on 20? Yeah, that doesn't really give us any new info. Anyway, moving on. We also have Kazanua. Oh my god, I can't speak. Kaizuna AI and okay, I'll say it. Kaizuna AI X Fortnite UA fan concert on March 27th. The UA fan concert will take place in Kazuna AI Hello Fortnite, created by Alchi Studios. And just finding the Fortnite. Here's the MAC code 309306762570. And of course, the concert doesn't happen until March 27th. So we still have like about 26 days. So yeah. I don't know why the collab, or like why like the collab and like the actual date is like so like separated. Like this game came out like, when did it come out? Like last, I think it came out in December, right? No, it came out in January. Yeah, so it's like it's like a 2 months difference, which is honestly kind of weird. I don't know, like, if like they weren't ready for it, or like they needed to like build or make it or whatever. But it's also just kind of weird, like the collab and like I feel like my mic is kind of breaking a little bit. That the collab and like the concert like are just like so separate, which sounds kind of weird. But it's fine. It's whatever. We also have shop tabs. So on February 28th, which is the shop that's out now, we have 5 Fortnite drops, 3 Battle Ready, 5 Adventure Time, Platinum Cardi, and Pacific Break. We also need to talk about the Peppermint guy. Peppermint. Let's talk about that real fast. So we have Peppermint Butler, where we have the suit and the dark magic styles. We have shading and shading and gradient styles, and we have the emote. We'll do it in the regular. Pretty cool. And we also have this banner icon, which I'm sure you get for completing like the quest or whatever. Pretty cool. Moving on. We also have Pacific Break 7 and Playboy Cardi 3 tabs. Pretty cool. For March 1st, which is tonight, we have 3 Battle Ready, 3 Playboy Cardi, 3 Boundless, 2 Victory Vibes, and 5 Fortnite drops. And we also have for March 2nd, we have 7 Fortnite drops, 2 No Sweat, 2 Victory Vibes, 3 Battle Ready, 4 Jan tracks, and 1 Lamborghini Huracan STO. Pretty cool. For Battle Royale, we have a new lobby background. We have this, which shows like the rift in the sky, which is pretty cool. And we also have some news that Chapter 7 Season 2 is not fully / mainly Norse themed. A few months ago, like, it was leaked that like the season was gonna be Norse themed. I guess it's not anymore, or it's not like fully yet, which is honestly pretty fine. I feel like a lot of people like weren't really like into the idea of it, so honestly, huge W for those people, honestly. But overall, it's fine. It's whatever. And we also have Fortnite employees receive an exclusive keychain for the psychic release. We see this keychain of the Peels dog, which is honestly really cool. And according to Belcher HCAFC, we see that's selling for decently well on eBay, like $39.99, $25.99, $59.99. So if you guys want to try and get a keychain from Epic Games, then just go on eBay and hopefully you'll find it. But anyway, for Saturday, February 28th, we had the live event, which was honestly just like, that's loud. It was just honestly just like the same like live event that happened, was it last week? I'm pretty sure. Like the rocket came out of the rift, it flew around for a little bit. Was also just speed this up a little bit because like, it's basically the same thing. I'm not gonna spend like a minute 32 like talking over like this when it's still the same thing. But anyway, like it's the same like event that happened last week, which I'm honestly fine with, I guess, because like I feel like a lot of people missed out on the event, mostly because like Fortnite, because like of course like Fortnite didn't like really advertise it at all. Like I feel like a lot of people like got like the news like the event was happening like from leakers, which is how probably a lot of people got it. But yeah, it's honestly fine, I guess. Like I feel like a lot of people are expecting like something different because like in the announcement tweet, here I'll also show it here. Because on an announcement tweet, Fortnite said, not this one, this one, they said, ready for an encore or whatever. Like, people are expecting, like, something new, something different, something, like, a little bit more extended to, like, what happened last week or whatever, but it wasn't an encore. It's just, like, a regular, like, thing, so it's whatever, I guess. We also had the loading screen being granted from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. today. Sadly, it's not available anymore. And 1,400,000 people attended the Fortnite event, which is honestly pretty good, I guess, because, like, I feel like more people knew about it. It's also not, like, really a big event. Like, if it was, like, like, as big as event, like, if it was, like, advertised a lot more, like, as a big event, kind of, like, for Zero War or, what else? The remix or whatever. Like, I definitely feel like it would have been, like, a lot more popular, but yeah, it's just, like, it was just a rerun, but a lot of people still saw it, so it's whatever. We also have a new what the heck just fell? We also have a new background with a rocket, pretty cool. The power hour went live. Harness the power. Harness the power of an upcoming power hour, starting Sunday at 10 a.m. Begin each match with a self-provided device and legendary MK7AR. Then build a stash of boosted loot from legendary POIs. Pretty cool. We have a season 2 teaser where we see different, like, pictures, like, from the Dark Voyager thing. So we see Hope and Jones sitting at the rocket. We see a shard at Polar Peak or the snowy biome. We see the new visitor. We see another shard at, like, the lighthouse place on the map. Another shard at another place on the map, and behind him looks like it's the rift. So pretty cool. We also have higher quality pictures of some of the stuff, like this, and this. Pretty cool. We have another season 2 teaser where Reality 116, Fortnite new tweet mentions 116 a lot, and they could be teasing something related with the unknown reality. Dark Voyager reality is still redacted, and we're getting some new The 7 skins soon, so maybe it could be related. And for the reference, we see this picture, or we see this post where it's like 116 or 116 minutes until power hour, 116 minutes until power hour, 116 minutes until power hour, blah blah blah. So, still, they could be teasing it a lot. And also, the Scar will be unvaulted tomorrow or next week, which is honestly pretty cool. But anyway, that's it for this week. If you guys enjoyed me, subscribe, like, turn to the video. You guys want support for Anashot, being like co-guys at teams who want to support me. Also follow me. We're rating for them on Spotify, and code Gaber 10 for 10% off at Advance. And as I said, goodbye.